Good morning YouTube, and welcome back to another episode on the bus. I've come in this morning and just done a little bit of grinding down both sides. Still a bit more to do on it yet. But yeah, basically this episode will pretty much just be essentially like getting the welds ground down, couple of little bits, so I don't know if you can see, but yeah, like a few bits that are starting to show through little holes. We'll get them replugged back up, ground back down again, make sure all the welds are basically fully sealed, and then yeah, just start getting some body filler over them, the big joints, start getting them smoothed off as much as we can. Yeah, I think that's pretty much going to be it. Probably concentrate more on this corner for now, and then because I'll have to spin the van back round again really to get down that full side so we can actually film it, because there's not enough room down there for me to get the camera down. So yeah, we'll probably concentrate more on this, get this one sort of skimmed up, sanded down, get some sealer or some like panel bond in there so we've got the gaps up. I'll re-pick out all of this one so we can do the joint in one new piece, and then we've just got obviously down there where it's had a small repair done, you can just about see an old patch that's been put in there, so we'll sand that down and obviously get that redone. I think the rear quarter panel is alright, other than we've just got that little bit of a rust scab there to sort out, and then in the door you can't really see it, but there's like a very small blister in the middle of the door where it's almost like it's got body filler on it and the filler's lifted off slightly, so that'll need redoing. So it's looking like it's going to be a full respray by the end of it. I think for the sake of it, it'll be stupid not to do the few little bits and just give the whole thing a full new blow over, a full fresh paint. So yeah, we'll get you set up on the tripod and we'll start getting this bit all sorted. I'll see you in 2 secs. guys, just a quick update. So I've done the bits of filling on the welding on this bit, ground them down. I've used the DA on the main black part, just used 180 grit on the main part because it's nice and smooth anyway. There's no repairs going on down here, so it'll all just be fresh primer. Obviously this bit's all ground down, and then a 40s grit over that part. And then I've just gone down the edge here. Now it has got filler on it. It's one of those things where it's a can of worms. If you start digging away at it, how far do I go? So I'm not going to take this panel back to bare metal, as the rest of the panel is pretty good. It looks like it's had down here. There's a line going up. It comes to about here. So I'm guessing it's had a repair section put in and a new arch placed in. Why it's got so much filler up here, I don't know, but I'm not taking that all the way back down. So what I'll do is, obviously I'll do the repairs that I'm doing around here, and then I'll just sort of refinish this edge here, and then obviously keep the seams nice and straight and get a new seam sealer all the way down there. Colour wise, it does look like this was the original colour, which is a lot lighter than the colour it is. So I originally thought that this was the original colour, but I don't think it is. I think it was a lot lighter to start with. But yeah, that's where we're up to. I'm going to start getting some filler in over this joint now, and obviously start getting it rubbed down. Hopefully get this corner at least all done and in primer, and then tomorrow or later on today we'll make a start on the other side, and then tomorrow hopefully we can get the other side sort of all prepped up and in primer, all ready for essentially the end of the weekend and the end of my Christmas project. Obviously it will be carrying on, and I will be plodding on with it over the next couple of weeks and getting it all done at weekends, so the videos will keep on coming. But yeah, obviously it's come to the end of the Christmas period, and we're all back in work on Monday, so the van's got to be pulled in and out every day. So yeah, we'll get this on and go from there. I'll see you shortly. Right guys, so it is a couple of days after. It's pretty much still the same. I've just put a little bit of primer over the bare metal parts, just to stop it from rusting. Didn't get as much done on that weekend as I would have liked to have got done. I just needed a rest due to this bug or whatever it is that I've caught. But yeah, we're going to carry on with that one shortly. But for now, just because obviously the van is now being moved in and out every day. So one of the main things I want to try and get done is pretty much just all the interior. So we're going to get the stone chip on the back of the main panels and the inside of the quarter panel. Then I've got all the wax oil and everything as well. So once the stone chip dries, we'll just get all the wax oil in there. We can then start putting all the interior back in, just so it doesn't get damaged. And I've also got a new lino as well. So we're changing the colour of the lino, and we will be changing the colour of the cabinets. So cabinets here. So we don't mind the white. We like the white on it, but we're not too keen on the beach. So we're going to change the beach, and then it is also the same up there. So it's got a white, white underneath it, and then the top part of it is beach. And we're not too keen on that. So yeah, we're just going to change the colour of all the beach, but that can be done once the actual cabinets go back in the van. So yeah, we'll set you up on the tripod. We'll start getting all this lino ripped out and start getting all this stone chipped and painted, wax oiled and so on, so the quarter cards and stuff can go back in place. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll get you set up and start getting cracking. I'll see you shortly. Right guys, obviously stone chip is in place. That's drying off at the moment. I've started on the flooring. Nightmare to get off. It's yeah, the glue that they've used is very, very strong. So we're going to have to do a bit of filler work on the floor just to make it smooth and even. Yeah, I've been at it for about an hour and that's all I've got up so far. It's a very, very slow process. So I won't film it. There's not much point. It's just a heat gun and a scraper. So yeah, I'll get this up and then hopefully get you all set back up and we can start getting the new lino back in place. Obviously once that's dry, I've got the wax oil to go in. That's on like a big long tube so you can get it into all little nooks and crannies and crevices and stuff. Spray as much of that in there as we can. And then, yeah, it's just a case of starting to put all of the door panels back in. So I'll see you shortly when hopefully this is magically out and the new stuff is getting ready to go back on. See you soon.
One eternity later.
Right guys, we are finally done. That was a nightmare. I think it probably took me about 4 or 5 hours to do all of that. So we peeled all the lino out of there. Like I say, the glue that was holding it on was ridiculous. So yeah, it took forever to get it out, and then it left loads of glue all over the floor. So we've had to basically sand it all down, get the glue off, and then sand down any of the sort of like the rougher patches, just make it smooth. So yeah, that's where we're at so far. We've got new roll of lino lined up there, so we'll get that open in a minute. I've never fitted lino, especially into a van. So yeah, I'm guessing it's just going to be basically get it in the van, lay it down, trim it all, so we've actually got the floor space sort of cut. And then I was just going to fold half back, spray the floor with the glue, spray the lino, give it its 10-15 minutes, whatever it is, and then lie that side down, and then while that side's drying, peel this side back and do the same. So yeah, fingers crossed that's how you do it. I've seen a couple of people do carpeting. I've never really watched any videos of anyone doing lino before, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I don't mess it up. So yeah, I'll get you set up on the tripod and I'll film whatever I can film for you. See you shortly. Right guys, we've got the Lino all in. Jen's modelling it. Yeah, we've just literally threw the seats back in loosely, same as the cabinet, nothing's actually screwed in. We've just put a bolt in that just to hold it in place, just to get it out of the garage and it makes sure that it's not getting damaged. Not put the back panel on yet, just because we've got some insulation due this week, so we can get some insulation in between all of the panels, in the quart panels and so on. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, Lino's in.
This looks beautiful.
Yes, we're definitely a lot happier with that than the
Horrible sandy colour.
Yeah, colour that it was. Same as the cabinets, we are going to recover the sandy bits, and then the same with the piece up there. We're not sure what colour to do yet, so if you've got any recommendations.
Yeah, so it's basically these bits here and the top.
Yeah, any recommendations on what colour we should go, or any vinyl wraps or anything like that that you would recommend. Yeah, leave them in the comments. Other than that, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up, subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.